Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returning it is Moore. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, that it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. Taking a shot for Samuel, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Great. Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Come to our work. We want it. Come. Gun. Kill.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he's got this down to the 35. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Now Newton. Flush to his right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Mike 48.
From the red zone now, Newton. And that's caught. It's Hogan. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. First and goal at the 1-yard line. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script, I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq tops it here with a pick. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Set. Look at it. Check. Watch 54. Gun. I'm coming. Right there. 54, Mike. Let's go. Mike 5-4, Mike.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, McCaffrey. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher third down looming. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Great. Hey, watch it. 36. Okay.
Just beating the play clock is Newton. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
Check it out. Right there. 54, Mike.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. He's going to look deep down the field. Trying for right, and it's intercepted. Picked off by George Iloka. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Back and go full strength. Hey, switch gears. He's coming. Go to 54. Line. Gun. Hey, watch that.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Well, Charles, while we have a moment, you know what we need to do here is give a nod to the new Hall of Famers who were brought into Canton and inducted on August the 3rd. Champ Bailey, Pat Bowlen, Gil Brandt, Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law, Kevin Mawai, Ed Reed, and Johnny Robinson, all part of the class.
Fantastic class. When you talk about guys who played at the top level, obviously they're Hall of Famers. But what I found interesting about it is you've got a great pass catcher, the best pass-catching tight end in history, in Tony Gonzalez.
The Panther rush just too strong. They get there and take him down. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Bang, 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 bang. He's checking. He's going to 52. Here we go, 47. 24. 26.
Now Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Go, get out there, get out there. Hey, 47. Check, 59. Stay with 26.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Gun.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
47.
Final play of the half. Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Newton. Trying to lay one up deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Here's Newton. And this is going to be incomplete.
Newton's pass, incomplete on the throwaway. Sets up fourth down.
And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. He'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4.
20.
They snap it to Newton. That's to his running back, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Here's Newton. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's second down. Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
Here we go.
Throwing again. Newton. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 18. Newton now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10.
First and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
To throw again. Newton. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Gano the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's a second and 2 now from the 33.
Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Mike's by 4, Mike's by 4, Mike's by 4. Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Danny. Watch that.
47.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Watch the block. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
Prescott now from the 50. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Bruce Irvin bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Watch the safety creep. Check 50. Check 50. Hey, kill. 26.
Here's Prescott. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Bruce Irvin make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 19 yards is the pickup there, but even with that, they're well short. It's 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down.
Check 49. Check 49. 26.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Right there, 54. Right there, 54, Mike. Here we go. Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4.
Now Prescott on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
We're going to 54. Right here.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Henry. 54. 26.
Prescott now. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Ross Cockrell. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback.
'cause my